All right, so welcome back to the mompreneur podcast. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you are not new here, hey girl, hey. Okay, so as you know, here I am all for time management, right? Y'all know I'm all for the time management. And the episode today is telling you pretty much how I'm able to get anything done, okay? And it's about time blocking. So if you have not heard about time blocking, make sure you stay all the way through to get in on this time blocking tea. And if you are used to time blocking, make sure you still listen just in case I go over some things that actually could help your time blocking strategy because I'm all for giving out all the good gems and all the good tea. So just make sure you listen along for this episode. All right, so let's get into this time blocking. All right, so before I actually get into the episode, I love to hit you with a mom win, okay? So I'm not going to give you a mom win for today. I'm going to give you some stuff that actually has happened since the last time I recorded. So this mom win was we as an entire family went to Splash Pad and had no issues. No babies crying, no preteens in their feelings, right? Everything went so smooth and everyone had a ball. Normally when you're dealing with like different age groups, someone's gonna have a meltdown, right? Let's be honest. Someone's gonna have a meltdown, and no one had a meltdown, so I'm pretty happy about that. So of course I have to hit you with the mom struggle, right? And for the mom struggle, I'm gonna tell you about what happened yesterday. So yesterday I laid in bed pretty much all day. I wasn't like in a good mood, and I just kind of wanted to be alone. So that's normally not me, and I couldn't get out of that rut that I was in, and I just felt like crap. Like not like sick, I just felt bad. Like I didn't want to be bothered. I just wanted to lay around, and that's what I did, and that is not me, and I struggled yesterday, okay? So of course, I love to give you mom wins and mom struggles because I want you to know that you are not alone in this. We all struggle, and then we all have some days where we are just on top of the world. So of course I love to share mine with you. So let's get into this time blocking, okay? So if you don't know what time blocking is where you block off a certain amount of time to complete certain tasks. Okay, so when it comes to breaking down your task, right, you want to get them done within a certain amount of time. So you want to think, okay, how long normally do it take for this task and work through that block of time. Okay, so if you're giving yourself 3 hours to work on your podcast, give yourself 3 hours, okay? Work on only task for the podcast or whatever it is, right? So if you have your morning routine, the first block where you are doing cleaning, you're doing your regular morning routine, you're going to the gym, or whatever it is, that might be like your first block, right? And then your second block might be any appointments or anything outside of the home, okay? Your next block is where you're back in the home and you're cooking dinner, you're helping out with homework. And then your last block might just be unwind block where you are just sitting around with your feet up and watching a good movie and writing in your journal or just chilling, right? So that is how I view time blocking, right? You're blocking off a certain amount of time to get certain things done. Okay. And I feel like that truly helps with busy moms because, well, some people it works for and some people it doesn't, but I really feel like it could work based off of how you structure your day. So when I'm not working, like during summer break, I'm able to work my time blocks better. But of course, when school's back in session and all that other stuff, my time blocking totally changes. In the morning, I'm getting everybody ready, I'm getting myself ready, preparing lunch, so forth and so on. And then, that big block, I'm at work, the kids are at school, baby's at daycare. And then that second to last block, I am cooking dinner, checking homework, and cleaning up. giving baths and all of that. Then my last block, I'm back in the office. I am in here pretty much doing anything I can for the business. So if I'm editing, if I am recording, well, you know what? No, I don't record on that block because normally I'm too tired. But I'm able to do things that don't take much out of me. So if it's me editing or anything like that. How can time blocking honestly help you? I really feel like time blocking can help you because you're able to see where your time is actually going, and you're able to see, okay, it takes me way too long to create social media graphics, right? And you're able to delegate if you need to based off of how much time you have available. Do you think time blocking is effective? And for me, I'm telling you now, it is probably the most effective thing that we do here in the house. Well, I do. Everybody else kind of just falls in line. Kind of like, hey, either you're going to get down or lay down with this situation because I don't have time. Okay? And it's very effective if you work it correctly. And working your time blocks correctly, you need to know, okay, this time block, I'm not touching my phone. So certain time blocks, I don't even touch my phone. So Apple, I have an iPhone, and Apple has this new thing, y'all. I am truly in love with. It is called Focus. And I have different focus blocks. So some blocks I have like an hour sprint where I'm just working straight for an hour. No phone, no nothing. And it allows me to filter my phone, right? It allows me to receive texts or calls from certain people, so forth and so on. And I really love it because as soon as I touch my phone, it reminds me, oh yeah, I'm working through this time block sprint right now. I can't get on social media. I can't all of a sudden, think of what I need to add to my Target cart. For some reason, that is my jam. I just add random things to my Target cart, y'all. And I just go ahead on and place the order for pickup. And during those sprints, I don't do any of that. So you have to make time blocking work for you. Think of, your pockets of time. Think of what all you need to get done and work through those time blocks. Of course, as busy moms, right, we all know everything does not go as planned. But if it goes close to the plan, oh, we are winning. I'm telling you now, if it goes close to the plan, we are truly winning. Let's go through actually how to get started with time blocking, okay? Because yeah, you can just wake up and be like, oh, I'm gonna block off 3 hours for podcasting, or I'm gonna block off 3 hours for YouTube. But then midway through the block, you're focusing on other things, right? So let's actually break down, right, how to get started with time block. You need to know about how much time certain tasks take, right? So if you are, working on, I'm gonna just stick with podcasts, okay? Let's say, for instance, I know I need to batch record for the podcast, right? And I don't even know how long it normally takes me to actually batch record, let's say 4 to 5 episodes, you know what I mean? Then I'm gonna sit there and say, oh, all I need is an hour, and truly I might need 3, right? So you have to think about what are you trying to time block, and normally how long does each task take, because you want to give yourself enough time, right? You want to give yourself enough time, because then you might end up going past your time block, or you might make mistakes. So think of everything you want to get done within the time blocks, and normally how long it would take for the item. So you might want to do like a quick run through of certain things. Let's say, for instance, you're a stay-at-home mom, okay, but you want to keep a working schedule, right? And your work time block is normally when the kids are at daycare, right? So you need to break up that time block, okay? What are you going to get done during that time? So forth and so on, right? So we have to sit down and honestly be like, okay, how long does it take me to write a blog post? How long does it take me to record a YouTube video, how long it take me to actually clean, right? I do have an episode on, cleaning routine and keeping your house tidy. So of course I'll have that link. So make sure you check out that how to keep your house tidy episode, because in there I break down, different things that I do to help me keep my place tidy and I'm not overwhelmed with cleaning. So you want to think of, how long certain things take. I'm telling you, if you have no clue, average time it takes you to clean like your bedroom, next thing you know, you halfway do your bedroom and you're in the kitchen cleaning, and then you stop that and then you're in the bathroom cleaning. Nothing has fully gotten accomplished, and that time block was a waste of time. I'm just saying, right? But you want to get started by doing a run through of certain tasks, right? Think of that first block. What does your morning block look like? And then that kind of tells you what time to wake up, right? If you know, okay, in the morning, my game plan is working out, getting the kids out the door. Normally, how long would that take, right? And if you're waking up 8 o'clock, and the kids have to be out the door by 8:30, that's not going to work. You get what I'm saying? So do your run through of your blocks to see how you're able to get things done and how long things actually takes. Do you think you need to time block the entire day? Sometimes you don't need to time block your entire day, because like when I am home on summer break, I time block the entire day. When I am at work, when I'm back in the school building, I do not time block my entire day, because there is literally from 7:45 to 3:40, there is nothing I can do other than work, and that's it. You know what I mean? So I don't even bother to time block with that. It is what it is, right? And then, sometimes on the way home, it takes longer than expected because of traffic. So I don't time block until roughly 6 o'clock. Right? And mind you, I go to bed like at 10. So I'm not time blocking the entire day. I'm just time blocking in the morning before I leave and after I get home. Okay? So you might want to think, okay, do I need to time block the entire day? Would it even make sense, right? Sometimes it don't make sense for you to time block the entire day. You would know if you need to time block, right? If you notice you don't have enough time to get things done, right? If you're noticing you're spending too much time on one task and other things are not getting done, you then need to time block. I'm just saying, all right? So you're blocking off time to complete tasks, okay? You're blocking off, let's say, an hour to complete certain tasks, or 3 hours to work within your podcast block, okay? So you want to break it down off of you, okay, and the people in your home. There are so many people that break down their time blocking, and we go off of that, but they may not even have kids. They might not, need everything that you do, or you might need more time than they do, okay? So for me, right, I have my morning routine. This is all based off of me being home, okay? So I have my morning routine, and then I have my focus time where I'm pretty much doing a sprint of work, okay? It might be an hour, it might be 2. Then I break out for lunch. I make sure I always take time for lunch, just to step away from the screen, or step away from recording, or step away from responding to Instagram messages. Then I do a focus time again, like another sprint, okay? So with that sprint, I'm doing something else that might need to be done for the business or editing or whatever. And then I stop working, because normally during that time, it's time for me to pick up the baby. When the baby is home, I'm not really able to get much done, at least until 8 p.m. Okay, so I go ahead on and stop working completely, and that's when I might clean or cook or things like that. One thing I have learned when it came to time blocking, I have to schedule in breaks. During those breaks, I make sure I, drink my water, because when I realize is when I'm working and I'm just focused on working, I forget to do certain things. Drinking water and eating a meal is one, because I'm just so focused, right? So I make sure I set a timer or something like that for a break. And the way how I do that is through the Pomodoro method. I think I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. But that is when you work for like 20 minutes and you take a 5-minute break. So with that method, it truly helps. And you're able to do the Pomodoro method with time blocking. Because with me, I notice I'm not able to work, let's say, a full 3 hours. I need breaks throughout those 3 hours. And because my attention span is short, and it is what it is, all right? So also, you want to make sure you have buffer times. So if I'm working from, let's say, 9 a.m. to about noon, right? I want to make sure I give myself about a 5-10 minute window buffer time just in case things go over or whatever, right? Because sometimes we're able to get things done faster than some. And some days we're just moving a little bit slower. Things happen. I'm just saying things happen. So you want to put in, 5-10 minutes of buffer time just in case, right? Because you don't want to rush, because sometimes you might have to do things over. It is just a hot mess, okay? So one thing that I use to kind of help me with my time blocking is my Google Calendar, right? Because with my Google Calendar, I'm able to change the colors of my different blocks. Like work block might be one color, things like that. And with Google Calendar, I am able to do more, right? I'm able to view my calendar pretty much from anywhere. I'm able to view my calendar from my phone, my iPad, the laptop, the desktop, anywhere. So that is pretty much why I like the Google Calendar, and I can link other calendars to it. So if I have multiple, Gmail accounts, I'm able to link all of my calendars together. So I really do like that part of it. So I really suggest, working with time blocking and seeing how it goes for you. Oh yeah, so before I go, I do want to mention the book I am currently reading. Okay, so of course I like to tell you what book I'm currently reading, and the book I am currently reading is the Viola Davis book. And let me tell you, I kind of forgot the name of the book. The actual name of the book. I know it is hers. Oh, it's called Finding Me. Okay, so the book is called Finding Me, and I'm going to tell you now, this is a really good book. And the reason why it's good to me is because it's showing me you never know what someone has been through, right? So many people judge and have a lot to say, but you never know what someone has been through. So if you are looking for a good book, make sure you hop on over and check out that Viola Davis book. I don't have the physical copy. I am currently listening to it on Audible. So yeah. All right. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you follow me over on the Instagram to get more behind the scenes, day-to-day life of me and my busy life. Okay. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you come on over to the Instagram and message me and let me know what you think. All right. So I will catch you later. And of course, make sure you live the life you dream. You mompreneur you.